The NFC East, it is a mess. And last night was just another example. Now, the Philadephia Eagles outlasted. That's the word I'm going to lose. I'm not using beat. I'm not using bested. I'm using outlasted, hung on, edged.
They were down 17-3.
Got by the chin on their chinny chin chins. That's the problem, Rob Parker. The Philadephia Eagles, with, according to you and Shannon Sharp, a generational quarterback. The Philadephia Eagles still in the hunt for the NFC East title and a playoff spot. The Philadephia Eagles coming off of 3 straight losses, including a humbling wake-up call to the hapless Miami Dolphins just the week before. The Philadelphia 76ers or Eagles.
You got it all mixed up.
Facing a 38-year-old quarterback who hasn't played since week 2, who was 8-25 in the last 3 years as a starter. The Philadelphia Eagles, who were facing a 2-11 New York Giants team, 1-6 on the road. The Philadelphia Eagles, playing at home, needed a last-minute drive and overtime to beat the weak, horrible, putrid New York Giants? And you gonna brag about that?
What have I always told you?
You were impressed by that?
I was impressed because it was a miserable night. They fell into a big hole. They could have lost. They could have lost to the Giants.
God forbid they had to play in cold weather.
And they bounced back and they shut the Giants out in the second half. And they won the game that they needed to win. And now they're tied for the division. It doesn't matter, Chris. It's about winning. It's about wins and losses. I keep telling you that. And they won. Wins in a lifetime. Pennsylvania.
You don't say that when it's Tom Brady.
Because they cheat.
No, don't go there. When Tom Brady wins, he's got to throw 3 touchdowns, 300 yards, or you give him no credit. But you're going to claim that weak, pathetic victory last night? Yeah, I get it. I've covered the NFL or pro sports long enough to know that a win is a win. But this team is not playing good football.
Chris, are they going to win the division?
No.
Yes, they will.
Not. I'm more convinced than ever that the Dallas Cowboys, as challenged as they are, I'm not saying they're some great team, but they're going to win the NFC East. Book it.
I want to bet something on that. Me and you, here we go. They both got the same record. What do you want to bet on that?
Nothing.
I knew it. I knew you were going to say that.
I don't need to bet I'm not addicted to betting like you.
Am I addicted? I need rehab.
Every time I disagree with somebody, the first thought in my mind is not, let's bet. And the second thought is not, chicken wings. All right? I'm just telling you.
But it should be.
The Dallas Cowboys are better than the Philadelphia Eagles. They're more talented, and they got a better quarterback, and they got a better team, and they're going to win the NFC East.
This will be another.
Eagles could beat the Cowboys and lose one of their other games. They're hapless.
Chris.
Hapless, I tell you.
This is how your NFL this year was so off and so bad and rancid.
Am I the one that picked the Chargers to make the Super Bowl?
You picked the Chargers to make the playoffs.
Did you picked them to make the Super Bowl?
You picked Cleveland to make the playoffs. You picked the Rams not to make the playoffs.
Are the Rams in it?
Yes, the Rams are going to make the playoffs.
They're not in it right now, so stop. No, you can't criticize on that. Your Chargers are horrible.
I give you so many picks you got wrong. I bet you when we redo the NFL,
we did it. We did it like 3 weeks ago, and I had more right than you.
No, you did not. No, you did not.
I had more preseason predictions right than you.
You told me Dak Prescott was on his way to elite. You still feel that way?
Yeah.
He ain't elite the way he's played. Stop it.
I haven't given him some generational
you told me
nickname.
you
like you have Carson Wentz. Wentz in a lifetime.
You
Wentz in a lifetime? Are you serious?
You also lost on the Patrick Mahomes going to throw 50 touchdowns. He's going to throw 50 touchdowns. Was I right, Rob G, or not?
He got hurt.
I told you.
Will you get back to the topic? Because you can't defend the Eagles.
The Eagles
so
are
you're trying to go elsewhere.
All they got to do is win the division. That's all they got to do. And you know what? Right here, right now, they lead the NFC East. Sorry, Chris, it's about winning the division. That's all they have to do is get in, and then you can get hot.
Lead? They don't lead.
It's a tie.
Yeah,
they're in
who's
first
got the
place.
tiebreaker right now?
No, but they play Dallas again. All they got to do is beat Dallas in Philadelphia.
This moment, who's got the tiebreaker?
Right now, but all they got to do is beat Dallas. I'm telling you.
Who?
I said Dallas.
You know you didn't. You said the Eagles lead the division. They don't.
It's tied.
You just fudging the facts. It's not even tied. Right now,
it is.
Dallas has the tiebreaker. They beat them head to head.
No, but they have the same record.
They got the better divisional record.
They have the same record.
It.
No, right now they're tied for first place.
You're fudging the facts as always to fit your narrative.
No, I'm not fudging anything. I don't even like fudge. I like vanilla cookies.
Then you followed up with corny jokes. My gosh.
Alex, you don't give me any love. I do a pop-up shop in the kitchen.
Say something funny. He'll give you love.
Alex,
it's been weeks since
Rob,
you had
I'm trying here, man. Just the G jokes, they're rough.
You're supposed to, you're supposed to be like,
your X ones aren't any good either.
I need to go, I'm going back to blue, you know? That's what I need to go back to blue jokes.
Defend your Eagles. I mean, all you can give me is they won.
That's what they had to do. That the last thing they could do is lose to the Giants, and they play the Giants again. Yes.
Give me some reason. If
they were down 17-3 and couldn't move the ball, they looked horrible.
Were down 17-3
and they came
Eli
back.
Manning?
But they pitched a shutout in the second half, and they got the win. That's what it's about, Chris. What don't you understand? They should have lost. They were down 17-3, going nowhere fast. They pitched a defensive shutout, and they got the touchdowns that they needed at the end of the game. With 2 minutes to go. It was a big win. The biggest win of the year by the Eagles, in fact.
God, that says a lot. That tells you how bad the season's been. Your biggest win of the year was at home against the New York Giants, who are 2-11. Case closed. Case closed. I want consistency from you, Rob Parker. You cannot sit up here and kill the New England Patriots and Tom Brady for a victory that's ugly, but yet you praise the Philadelphia Eagles. You praise the Green Bay Packers for ugly W's. I want consistency. I don't mind you giving the Eagles and the Packers credit, but you got to do the same thing with the Patriots in the same circumstances. That's all I'm asking.
Did they win last week, the Patriots, or did I miss something?
I'm not sitting by the Patriots in the midst of what may be another cheating scandal. I'm coming correct. I'm coming with truth. I don't just stick to some story to follow my narrative.
You have a narrative.
Right is right.
You have a narrative.
Wrong is wrong.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Chris,
and your boys, the Eagles, were wrong.
The Eagles, as I said,
defend them is wrong. They looked bad last night.
Another one of your picks will be wrong. You picked the Cowboys. I picked the Eagles. That'll be another one you were wrong on. When you go and look through the NFL picks that we made, you're going to be wrong probably about 60% of your picks. That's how bad they are right now.
Get on the mic, Rob G. We did it about 3 weeks ago. Who had the most preseason picks?
Chris had Baltimore.
Me or Rob? No, Rob.
Chris did.
No, not. What are you talking about? Rob G.
I did. We went through it.
No, we did not. Rob, are you all right?
I'm going to keep it real. You've been beating me in the pigskin pickoff.
Oh,
congratulations.
Thanks. By big margin, thanks.
Yeah, no, you have. Because I'm about truth, Rob. I'm not about some fantasy, some narrative. I'm about truth. I'll give you credit. You are beating me in the pigskin pickoff. I got the Super Bowl hangover because I demolished you last year. I got the only ring on the show.
We're talking about.
I got cocky. I'll give you that.
You're talking about truth.
But when it came to preseason play picks, mine have been better than yours thus far.
When you go back to that list, you're going to see that Chris is getting walloped, just like he is in the pigskin picks.
We did it, right?
No.
You're making junk up.
No, I'm not. You were wrong.
The regular listeners know.
No, they don't.
You picked the Chargers to reach the Super Bowl.
You picked the Chargers. You picked Cleveland. You picked, who's the other team you picked?
No, I was wrong about some.
Pittsburgh.
I picked Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh might make it.
Pittsburgh
is actually in right now.
You picked the Cowboys to the Super Bowl. Your pick. They're not even going to make the playoffs. Your Super Bowl pick. No, that's not it, Chris. Are they going to make the Super Bowl, yes or no?
Probably not.
No, not probably. Yes or no?
Are the Chargers?
I'm asking you about the Cowboys. Yes or no? Will they make the playoffs? That was your pick.
They don't look like it right now, but they were my pick.
Stick with your pick.
Are your Chargers going to make the Super Bowl? Stop waffling. Are the Chargers going to make the Super Bowl?
They're out of the playoff race already. They can't make it.
Enough said.
I'm asking you about the Cowboys.
I'm not doing some Laurel and Hardy routine with you. Come on, man.
You mean Abbott and Costello? I don't know. Third base.
Both of them. Yeah. Wasn't Laurel and Hardy some comedians too?
Yeah, but they were silent. They didn't talk, did they?
Abbott and Costello. That was on Sunday morning too.
Channel 11.
When we were little kids. Well, when I was a little kid, you were like covering the Giants.
Chris, you were you were a kid, and I was
you. That's the sad thing.
You were a kid.
I'm funnier than you. I don't even try to be a comedian, and I'm funnier than you.
You were a kid, and
I got you laughing.
I was covering the Giants. I wasn't even in college or like
not yet.
High school.
Oh, you were applying to college. I bet you that.
Well,
all right, 877-999 on Fox, 877-996-6369. Do the Eagles deserve any credit for beating the lowly Giants last night?
Marty, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. How's River doing?
River was gonna tell you welcome back from Antarctica, but he was bad and he lost his radio permit.
He'll get better. He's a good kid.
I drove him 2.5 hours to Louisville to Mooney Eye Center in Louisville, Kentucky, to the best optometrist in Kentucky, and he was just awful, and I can't leave him on the radio today. But
okay,
on our
good dad though, you got to teach him a lesson.
He'll be all right. He'll bounce back. We love River.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to raise privileged, self-entitled kids. He'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
On the subject, I do think a win is a win in the NFL. It counts. And, the Cowboys got wins against the Giants, too, and that's who they're trying to beat. So, if they had lost, they'd have got ripped. So if you're going to get ripped for losing, you got to get credit for winning. And on y'all's dispute earlier, Chris, you missed one. Rob was way off on the Steelers this year. He said that without AB and without Le'Veon Bell, that they weren't going to do anything, and everybody was wrong. But look at them; they're battling.
They're not going to make the playoffs. I'm going to be right. I'm going to be right, Marty.
I couldn't bring up everything he was wrong about, but I thank you for pointing that out.
What are you trying to say? We only got 3 hours to kill, right?
I mean, that'd be the whole show.
Stop it. Hey, JD in Columbus, you're on the Odd Couple, Fox Sports Radio. What's up, JD?
Hey, guys. What's up, man?
What's happening?
All right, so let me. I'm going to agree with Rob off the get. Nothing against you, Chris, and I see how you guys are thinking here. Let me tell you why this was the most important win for the Eagles. You know that they're short-staffed at this moment, man. Look at it like you don't got Deshaun Jackson, no Nelson Aguilar. I mean, Lane Johnson goes down. You're looking at performances from guys that were on practice squad. This is a huge momentum win for them young guys because that's going to be carrying the team the rest of the way.
No doubt, JD.
They're going to win the division, and they're going to surprise some people. Carson Wentz is on his grind right now. Stay with him. Just watch.
Just watch, JD. Great call.
Dreaming.
Great call. Appreciate
you're dreaming, brother.
In Columbus. What about Eric in Michigan? You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Eric?
Man, gentlemen, what's happening, Rob and Chris? Okay. Listen, with the Giants, beating the Giants, Rob, is a way for him to hit you with hitting New York. So it wasn't just a win. It's like beating the Giants' best team with Parcells and all that because of the organization. But let me tell y'all.
Wait, what?
Okay, I want to get to the good part. When y'all got to the Albert Costello and Lauren Hardy thing, right? Because it was like, I'm a jazz person. It was, y'all got it. Because Chris, you had said no, you didn't want to be Albert Costello. And Rob, when you mentioned something like was Laurel Hardy's silent movie night, it was like, I said, I got to call these cats and let them know. I'm a listener to say, man, and with the stand-up thing, it's two different styles of comedy, and it's a good show, man. So I can say that. I can talk sports too, but the other part, I can appreciate that, man, because of something else.
Thank you.
We appreciate that.
We appreciate that, Eric. Appreciate it. What about Isaiah in Baltimore? You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio.
Hey, Chris and Rob, I just wanted to say I'm going to have to go with the Cowboys, even though I really want the Eagles to make the playoffs. I just think this season is decimated by injuries, barely escaping against the Giants, but I think we have to give Carson Wentz more credit for that game. I'm not saying it's a virtuoso performance, but they literally had two healthy receivers by the end of the game, and two of them weren't even in the league a few months ago. It was really just Zach Ertz carrying the load, and I don't think that's going to get them past Dallas. I think Dallas, what they have going on right now, they're in a whole discombobulation, but I just believe talent is going to overshadow them. I think they just might be, a better matchup against them, especially with injuries. Like, who does he have to throw it to? If Nelson Aguilar's back, what has he proven all season to make people think that he's going to be a difference maker? If it was healthy, I think it'd be a different ball game. And that
Alshon Jeffrey out for the season too.
Yeah, and Lane Johnson.
The Eagles have never beaten Dallas when Zach and Ezekiel Elliott play.
Well, this will be the first time, and all they need to do is go sign AB real quick.
I've heard
and
that
get
before.
that. There you go.
You gonna move to Mexico if?
No, I'm not going to Mexico. I'll go back to Antarctica. How's that? Matt in Orlando, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Matt?
Hey, Rob, Chris, how you guys doing?
Great. How are you?
Good. Rob, how was Antarctica?
It was awesome. What a great experience, bud.
That sounds great. Hey, listen, I just got a point. On any given Sunday, any professional team can beat any professional team only because 30% of the games in the NFL, any team could win them at any time. So, from that perspective, any NFL team could beat any NFL team. So,
well, we know that, Matt, but my point is,
Matt agrees with you. He's trying to give him credit for beating the hapless Giants.
No, I get it, but I'm just saying for what they had going on and the issues and the injuries or whatever, that was a big win to shut the Giants out in the second half. Eli looked like, look at Eli. Look, he's got some fire left in him. And you know what? That fire went out in the second half when the game mattered most.
Man, you are drinking the Kool-Aid so much. So much.